Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the Red Zone BROLY fight. Now, a lot of times, I will probably have the same sort of philosophy with team building for Red Zone BROLY, or at least a similar one, as to when I fight 8th Anniversary Sin. I like to account for the devastating AoE phase, and I sort of build my teams, you know, kind of around that. Now, Gohan and Goten will not be able to handle the AoE phase. I guess, depending upon if, like, All in the Family's up, how many attacks they've done, they could live and take, like, 400k damage or something like that. And we have a pretty juiced team here. So, I'm sure we would be able to have that much HP to spare. I guess... ooh, slot 7. Damn, dude. Against BROLY, I don't really want to... I don't want to reset against BROLY, because the fight could go so negative. Well, this is pretty bad. Damn. You know, I'm also tempted... I'm tempted to run EGL Carnival Goku on rotation with them. Just completely instead of the Tech Carnival Goku. I think what I'm going to do is... Again, this is the Gohan and Goten showcase. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and cut, and we'll come back once Gohan and Goten are on rotation. We'll see what's going to happen. Gohan and Goten, I don't really like them so much in this fight, if not for the fact that BROLY ends with that EGL phase, which Gohan and Goten, I mean, they could pretty easily probably one-turn that final phase, depending upon, you know, various factors, what our luck might look like and stuff like that. Okay, so, slot 7, again, because we're fighting BROLY, where the fight can go real negative, I don't want to just back out and reset. So we'll just come back in a second when it's turn 3 and we have Gohan and Goten on rotation. Alright, so now we're going to have our boys Gohan and Goten here. Boy, I'll tell you, the fact that I could do this pause recording button, I feel like it's going to make some of these videos just so much better. Because it's like before, it's like if I make that cut, oh my god, dude, the amount of extra time for rendering and stuff like that, whatever. Anyway, let's focus up. Yeah, this is a real issue. Here's what certainly can crop up as a problem with running like God Goku is kind of like a floater type role. This is something I've explained a lot, by the way. If a character needs orbs and they're creating rainbow orbs, typically you're golden, right? You could put them in any slot, it doesn't really matter. But if a character needs orbs and creates type orbs, colored orbs, and you want to float them, you can run into this issue right here. Now, Goku is going to be able to do this. I don't... Now, okay, remember, Gohan and Goten get huge damage at 24 ki. I don't even really care about that as much as I would like to... Yeah, yeah. I'm actually... The smarter way to do this is just to hit this right here, and then let God Goku get his orbs. Yeah, that's just a much smarter path to go about that. Remember, a lot of times, the smartest way to play is not just... oh my god, damage, right? Gohan and Goten, they need to do 10 attacks anyway to fully build up. You know, we'll get them some attacks in right here. The thing, again, I'm going to point this out just because, I mean, I just, you know, open up Twitter, look at my comment section, I see the discussion all over the place. But Gohan and Goten, I can make that decision, and I'm not completely shitting on the unit, right? We're still getting our attacks in. See, we still got 4 attacks in. Whereas with Ultimate Gohan, I have to give him the key or else he's a loser because he's just going to attack once, right? Gohan and Goten, you know, you just want to get him to 12 key, right? Well, I mean, honestly, we might even not have to because their 3 additionals all have a 50% chance to proc anyway, right? But you guys see, right? The difference is that we don't have to fight for key in order for the unit to even be a basement floor level character like Ultimate Gohan, right? The triple super here, that probably hurts us. We would have been, I think, potentially in a much better spot if God Goku didn't do this. Alright. Now, we are getting to a point where we're starting to have so many busted characters that are just so powerful that it's just like, you know, we'll take L's just on account of we're moving way too goddamn fast. Alright, now Goku and Vegeta, they did get a couple of hits in. This is a pretty decent turn. Goku and Vegeta... I don't think we die, probably, even if BROLY supers first attack. Because I think Goku and Vegeta did get several supers in that first turn. Like, their first turn, I made sure of it. Well, if they get the super attack, then yeah, okay, we're good. If I mean, there's a good chance. Well, oh, I was going to say there's a good chance they could just kill Broly, but I did put him in slot 1. In slot 1, they get the extra defense, right? What is it? 100% defense in slot 1? And then, is it just... let me double check their kit, but I believe it's just 100% attack in slot 2 or 3, and they get the extra key per orb, I believe. Let me just quickly double check that. But I believe that's how the unit works, right? The 8th anniversary LRs will do... yeah, that's... Okay, so we made the right decision for sure. They're going to take double digits from this. That's not... It's not going to be a problem, yeah. And then God Goku. Wow, actually, they took a lot more damage than I thought. What? Okay. I guess we didn't get the most orbs ever for God Goku. Sheesh. I did not think those two characters were going to take as much damage as they did. You know, I was actually debating bringing 23rd World Tournament Goku on the team as well. Because, I mean, it's, you know, we could easily revive, potentially. Alright, this is good. Gohan and Goten, we're going to get their active right here in a position where we really want their active. Yeah, the 8th anniversary LRs, 100% defense and 1 key per orb as first attacker in a turn. And then 100% attack and 2 key per orb as the second or third attacker in the turn. Alright. Now, Broly supered pretty fast last turn. One of those first 4 attacks could be a super. We actually could be in trouble here. Broly's AoE, man. It's not a joke. Let's do this. We should be able to get the orbs for God Goku, hopefully. And Gohan and Goten. I think we can. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. There we go. That's where the value of these active skills can come in so handy. The active skill attacks. If you could buy yourself time like that, are we able to exchange? We should be able to, right? Yeah, we sure can. Nice, dude. Yeah, look, that was a great example. I thought it was very possible one of those first couple of attacks in slot 1 by Broly, that easily could have been his AoE attack, which definitely would have killed us. Again, Gohan and Goten, they're not the type of character that's eating these slot 1 AoEs nicely, right? Like, they need to do a lot of attacks and sort of build up in that fashion. Alright, let's just go all out. We could do the active and stuff like that. Awesome. Not bad. Getting a lot of damage in this run just from these active skill attacks. Alright, so now we could just sort of chill out here. We'll do this right here, sure. Goku, Vegeta. I guess I don't really care too much, like, if we do or don't die or anything like that. We should be fine regardless. Carnival Goku was... Did we get Carnival Goku turn 1? Damn it, that's one thing I can't remember. Because remember, Carnival Goku has, what, his 6 turns of guard? So his guard will probably be wearing out right around now. Although, now that the counters are now nullifications instead, we could rely on Goku's nullification, actually, against this Broly that does Ki Blast super attacks. That's why that change actually was pretty relevant, right? Like, sort of allowing it to where... counter characters can be, you know, sort of effective even against a boss like this. I think that was a great change. Moving forward, it will make counter characters, I think, a little bit more valuable as well. Does Vegeta get one-shotted right here? I guess this could be bad if Vegeta does not die. Actually, you know what's potentially a little bit scarier? Is Vegeta gonna kill? If we crit, Broly could die here, actually. Okay.
貴様の負けだ。まだまだ死ねねえな。おめえをやっつけるまではな。宇宙のみんな、オラに元気を分けてくれ。サンキュー、宇宙のみんな。行くぜ。
Wow, we just... Man, you know, it's getting tougher and tougher to do showcases in some of these fights, dude, because these characters are just doing shenanigans like this. Alright, I mean, I'm not really sad. We got, like, no footage of Gohan and Goten in this run, right? Like, they did their job. I thought that we showed them, and, I mean, this is the thing is, you know, they performed really well. And it's not like, oh my god, let's completely sabotage the team to force feed them a ton of ki. You don't have to run them like that like you do Ultimate Gohan, because I see people keep talking about this, right? Cooler has no issues like that, because Cooler has never struggled for ki ever, at any point ever, so it's completely irrelevant. Gohan and Goten can struggle for ki, but it's not a big deal, because you only need to get them the 12 ki, and they're at least going to be very tanky, right? I mean, the big boss super attacks are going to probably one-shot them, but... You guys understand what I'm saying there. Okay, yeah, I'm not really satisfied with that. We got, like, no footage of them. I'm gonna just, like, hop back in, I guess, with the same squad. And we'll be back in 2 seconds. We'll just get a couple of more turns here, because that was just... yeah, let's come right back. Alright, so we got Gohan and Goten turn 1, which I will definitely take this time. So we could just do this right here. I could hit that, bam. Let's just get Gohan and Goten the most amount of ki they can get. Boom. And then let's go ahead and do this as well. Sure. There we go. Alright, so let's just see what they get opening turn. After this, I might skip and just cut until we get to AGL Broly. Because, like, that's... The thing about Gohan and Goten is we can come into this fight and they will completely shit on that last phase. We didn't get an opportunity to see that since we one-turned AGL Broly. But we will completely dunk on that final phase, right? Alright, so we're just getting normals. Remember, they're still building up. So even though we're doing normals, it's okay. And we did get the hidden potential system. Yeah, every single turn. Like, the fact that they do 3 at minimum is pretty good. And the fact that there are 3 additionals all are 50% chances to be supers, unlike a lot of other characters, right? To be fair, with both of the 8th anniversary LRs... Ultimate Gohan, and I think there's some other character where their additional is a 70% chance to be a super, and I typically have really bad luck with it. But, you know what helps Gohan and Goten is, again, in order for them to build up, they just have to attack like Cooler. They don't have to super to build up, or else they're fraudulent. Again, another thing that goes over a lot of people's heads. Alright guys, second turn. Let's go ahead and get this in here. I do want to make sure to get God Goku at least a little bit of orbs so he'll perform a little bit better. We're getting some decent luck here in terms of our ki. Well, this is gonna... Yeah, I mean, you can see with the ki, right? Getting to 24 ki is certainly not going to be that easy, right? I mean, that's 8 orbs. That's a pretty significant number. Actually, I'm not going to be able to get to... That's bad. Not going to be able to get the 6 to God Goku either. So... Again, a struggle for sure. I mean, I guess we could certainly point out that we have no support whatsoever. Actually, yeah, this team has no support besides when GT Vegeta is transformed. So, it's like, you know, if we were running, I don't know, an Earthbred fighter team, you know, we had Bulma or Yajirobe or something like that. It's another thing. Like, we are getting to the point, too, where there's several characters who really can... I don't know, wank characters. Orange Piccolo, Yajirobe, Bulma. Like, you can put pretty much any character under the umbrella of those characters, and you could make any narrative you want to, because of how busted Bulma, Orange Piccolo, and Yajirobe are, and how much they're impacting, you know, sort of like these other characters. Yep, typical Gohan and Goten turn, 3 supers. No hidden potential system, actually. Wow. Kind of surprising. That's happened a couple of times. Because remember, my Gohan and Goten, we have 20 additional and 20 crit on them. I actually wonder if maybe a little bit more additional I might want. I don't know that I mean, I definitely want them doing damage, but I would feel much better about them more consistently proccing additional. I might get rid of 1 crit and give it to additional, so 23 additional, 17 crit. I might go with that instead. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, AoE Broly here. I am tempted, honestly, to just go ahead and, you know, hit like a Ghost Usher or a Whis or something right here, just so I can get footage of Gohan and Goten against the final phase. 453. So, I mean, they're taking about 400k damage, plus also, what is it, the 20%? Because Broly's extreme? I think it's 20%. I mean, we could live, actually, with that. Let's do this. We'll get God Goku a ton of orbs so he will be a little bit tankier. Yeah, we could. I actually think we would live. Like, if Broly supers right away, I think we actually do live here. If Gohan and Goten get to attack first, they'll tank it for double digits. But because we have Gohan and Goten flanked by 2 characters who are not taking damage here. Oh, yeah. Well, Broly's not going to super attack right away. We're completely good. 12.4. They're very strong. And it's just like, again, I don't like... I would like to fight back on some sort of notion where they will dramatically hurt the team. It's just as long as you get your 12-key super with, like, this is not a character that's hurting the team. Nah, they're busted, man. They're good. They're good. Yeah, super class cooler. I think you could probably... I think Gohan and Goten... I think that in terms of, like, the top LRs in the game, I think, like, spots, like, 8 to, like, 17 or 15, there's a lot of different, like, maneuvering you could do for all of those spots. Again, somewhere, like, you know, 8 to 17 or so, right? Like, just a number of characters that would be in there. Int LR Carnival Kid Gohan, Tech Carnival Goku, Cooler, Ultimate Gohan, Golden Frieza, STR Carnival Goku, right? LR Gohan and Goten, like all these types of characters. Actually, we're dead here, huh? Yeah, okay. I should have... sure. But all those characters are kind of like just in a similar, I think, sort of range. All right, I just want to finish this up. Let me just get one turn where Gohan and Goten are actually attacking HL Broly, and we'll finish up. All right, here we go. Time to go ahead and cook Broly up real quick. Should be pretty easy. 479k, yeah, they're looking to be in a very good spot right here. Let's see, I could give them that. Again, I think I'll just choose to do this instead. Just their 12 key is fine. That way we can guarantee to give the 24 key to GT, Goku, and Vegeta, right? Again, I've made the point over and over that, like, you know, they'll do a lot more damage at 24 key, but just getting their super attack off is more than enough, right? Like, the team itself, all these characters are now so strong, doing so much damage. Gohan and Goten can do 4 attacks, right? That, you know, I'm not having issues. Because of the way they operate, they still do so much damage and are having such an impact. Even if I don't force feed key to them, I'm actually finding it very easy to force feed key to the rest of the team. All right, I tack on the extra 10 minutes to this video, and then they do give me the infamous 1 super triple normal turn right there. Okay. Sure. I guess. Goku and Vegeta do not die here, by the way. They easily live this. It's not even in question. Again, this Broly right here, his damage is very similar to EGL Sin in the 8th anniversary Sin Shenron fight. And it's like, like, look at this. We're on turn 7. I'm used to fighting, like, this strong of a boss on turn 2 now, not turn 7. So, like, they, you know, Broly can super and they'll live effortlessly. But there was Gohan and Goten. I felt like it was pretty obvious they dominated the whole way through, right? We can just throw them on a team full of the strongest superclass Saiyans, and Gohan and Goten are holding their weight, doing very strong. They're incredible, and they're nothing like Beast Gohan, who genuinely just brings the team down. I'm not really getting that vibe from Gohan and Goten. It's pretty easy to get their 12-key super. You know, they'll do, you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4 super attacks per turn. You could save the key orbs for the other characters that might need it. Yeah, Gohan and Goten, just massive W. I like their EZA quite a bit. They're pretty strong. You know, kind of think of them as, like, you know, like a cooler. Like, they're, in terms of top LRs, I would have them kind of in, like, again, like the 8 to 17 range, somewhere in there.